Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Apologies for the wait. I was taking my sweet time, getting some coffee, moving my cats around, trying not to have her destroy everything on my desk. Let me just check real quick. Can't keep all of us waiting for a coffee stash. Keep away! It's my coffee stash. Don't you get your grubby hands away from my coffee stash. Do you hear me? You did just come in time. I am gonna put out the Discord notification real quick. Help me finish up Ultimate Forge 0.4 so we can do customs this week. Alright, the Discord announcement is out. Ugh. Oh, let me check my DMs real quick. Alright. Apologies for the wait. Do you know what it's time for? I hope you're ready. Hold on. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, we're almost there. Hold on. So we just chill and then. There we go. Oh. Hold on. We're almost. Give me one. Just give me a second. I'm almost there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the broken down streets of Mombasa, also known as the middle of the giant grass plain in Ultimate Forge. Because what you're seeing here is a really crappy map I built. Using all the new ODST pieces, which are sick as hell. And I've even got a new piece, which you can probably see behind me. Those giant walls. Those giant city walls now. They look pretty good too. I like them. I'd like, on this stream, to do some corner pieces and stuff, just so that, you know, people can actually do stuff. Shiro the Hero! Good to see you! And thank you very much for the 2. Warning, good times ahead. Absolutely. This should be the last Ultimate Forge stream before I release tomorrow. I'm hoping to get all the bugs fixed, everything working well in multiplayer. Of course, there will be some broken stuff, but it is, of course, an alpha stream. So, I do hope you're prepared for this, because it's going to be fantastic. We're going to have a nice chill stream today, and have a lot of fun doing it. Well, let me switch. Can I get some more chill music? Okay, this one might be a little more chill. Let me just start the stream by saying something a little less goofy than usual. I just want to say thank you very much. Yesterday, I went to Thanksgiving. I had a great time, ate some homemade food. It was lovely. And the day prior made Thanksgiving wonderful because I had an amazing stream with all you wonderful people. And I couldn't be happier. Truly, I just want to say, I do have the best damn community out there. And I appreciate immensely all of you. So thank you. Now, let's go back to the hype music, okay. One Final Effort Anniversary. This is a new one to me. It's good, though. Drivable cucumbers. Bro got rich in less than an hour. Listen. It was extremely generous, but don't think for a second that 3K makes me rich. Makes me survive in a big city, which which I'm insanely thankful for. Don't get me wrong. Like that is insane. Oh. Now then, we got some shit to do, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a little gander around what's going on here. We got like we got a whole city to explore. By whole city, I mean I kind of suck at forging stuff, and it's like half a city, more like half a city block, but whatever. Check it out. This is Ultimate Forge. Skyscrapers, Scarab, Oliphants, little buildings, big buildings. Do I have a to-do list? More or less, yeah. I'm going to fix the Pelican's chin gun today, its damage. I'm going to make it so the Scarabs can fire their beams properly in multiplayer, as well as the glassing cannon. I'm going to touch up a whole bunch of little stuff. And I might even add a forge object or two. I'm going to be streaming for a while tonight. It might be a chill stream. I've been streaming late, so our viewers have been down, and there's not a lot of clickbait when it comes to bug fixing, so, you know, it's going to be kind of just chill. Oh no, don't look that way. Don't look over there. I swear this is a complete city. Let's just keep our eyes over here, you know? Is there a budget cap? Yeah, when the map starts to just randomly delete objects because it's too many things going on. That's the budget cap. Overall, everything seems to work pretty well. Oh, but I didn't even show this last night because I did this off stream. I was trying to sleep and I was like, I can't make a city. Nobody can make a city in the middle of a grassy field. You need a way to close it up. So I went into the Halo 3 ODST map files and I grabbed the walls and I yoinked them out. I did a lot of custom modeling to close up the sides and make them complete objects. And wouldn't you know it, they turned out pretty damn good. I certainly can't complain. Can you make the Scarab crouch? It actually does crouch, funnily enough. Who's going to build an entire city and fill the map? I don't know if we can actually do that. You'd run out of space pretty quickly. What I do need, however, is these walls here are individual objects. This is one object, this is one object, this is one object. And what I really need to do is make like a 4x wall where there's like 4 of these together, so you can make giant cities. So that's really easy to do though. That'll take me like 2 seconds. So I'll do that on stream today, and then I'll also make a corner piece, and I think I'll just settle for that. That way I can spend the rest of the stream polishing things up, and I can upload 0.4 of Ultimate Forge to Nexus Mods tomorrow for everyone to play. Any chance we can raise the Forge cap limit? So I have the Forge cap raised to infinite. It is in fact an engine thing. So if you hit, there will be no limit you hit. It'll just be like if you play 8v8 on your map, and you start seeing stuff flickering or disappearing, just know you're probably going to want to reduce your objects. That's it. I literally just removed the limit entirely, and I'm going to leave it up to you and your gameplay to decide whether or not you need to delete stuff. Absolute limit of the engine is possible in this map. What does monitor mode look like? So I'm not in Forge at the moment. I'm actually in the mod tools. So there, I can't switch to Forge mode at the moment. Or there's a way to. I just don't use it. Long story short, though, things are working pretty good. Also, side note, even though you can't drive this in multiplayer, you could put this down on your map for a bit of scenery, which is kind of cool. Now that said, there's some cool stuff that we can get to. Let me show you guys the object palette really quickly. Drivable frigate, check. So, let's start. Spawning some effects earlier. So, the ODST object palette has actually been coming out really nicely. I don't know if it's enough to build like really good city maps yet, but it's getting there. So here we have a street piece. Then we have a longer street piece, which is nice, of course. It lets you use less pieces overall. Then we got the 3-way intersection piece so that you can have all the curves and turns that your heart desires. And of course, there's a 4-way intersection as well. So these are the 4 street pieces that are currently in the mod. Honestly, really tempted to make another street piece that just goes like twice the distance, but we'll see. I might just include more stuff in 0.5. Then, of course, we have skyscrapers, which are really nice. It's just one skyscraper right now. I think I'm going to not make any other ones besides this for the current version. But there is a fully featured skyscraper forge object, which is nice. Then, we have Demon of Song with a $5 tip to the tip jar. Thank you very much. Sup, fuckers. I can swear in this, don't I? That's true. That is true. Oh, right, of course. I am a human being. Look. Crazy. Hope you're all doing well. So this next piece here is a sidewalk, so to speak. It's more like a city block, a plot of land. It perfectly matches up with the long road there so that you can kind of make intersections around them, build your own little city plots. Does it have magnets? No, but there is precision mode in the mod, so you can move the objects really, really slowly. That's the best I can do, unfortunately. Next up, we've got the kiosk, which is a cool little building. It's its own little mini unit. You can spawn it in, place it down on plots and stuff. It's the only other building in the ODST part of this mod besides the skyscraper itself. But of course, you can build stuff out of individual blocks if you want to. Then we have the street light, or it's actually a stoplight for the streets. I do have another street light that I'd like to add that's like a proper street light, but here's a stoplight. And last, but definitely not least, is the wall. This is the wall that will, let me put you like this. So this is a city wall. You can use it to surround your cities that you build if you so choose. And it's a pretty nice forge piece generally. It's nice and chunky. It'll keep people away. Can't jump up over it. It's really large. I'll be making a 4x version of this later in the stream today, so that way you don't have to spam these everywhere and you can save your object limit. And yeah, it should be pretty good overall. Is it possible a new update for MCC will break the mod again? Technically, yes, but it will literally take like 5 minutes to fix. When an MCC update comes out, all I have to do is boot up the mod tools and extract the map out. And then I just need to re-upload it, and you can play again. It's possible. If I make edits to the map in the Forge palette, it could break your maps, but generally it should be okay. But yeah, here, this is, in the past few days, all the ODST city-themed objects I've been adding. Pretty happy with them so far. The buildings have that 2000s futurism style that just makes them perfect. I know, right? I love it. And of course, I'll be adding at least 1 or 2 more styles of skyscrapers into the mod. Not in this update, because I want to release tomorrow, ideally. The only thing that will... No, nothing's going to stop it, actually, because I'm going to do some testing tonight and tomorrow. And that will ensure that the mod is fully working. So there you go. This is all the new Forge content that has been added over the past day or two. And there's Demon of Song with another $5. Thank you very much. I have so much fear what you plan to do with those donator billboards or whatever you said they were going to do with that. Because I'm letting you do whatever you want with that logo I sent to you. Trust me. I've got plans. Just you wait. I might do a randomizer on it. So every time you spawn it, it'll be a custom one. It'll be fun. But here you go. Some forge pieces. And of course, the example once again of a really quick city that a really crappy forger like myself was able to put together in like no time at all. I will say also skyscrapers just chilling out here in the distance make for nice little scenery pieces. Very fun. And you can make all your own Halo 3 ODST style battlegrounds if you so choose. Oh no, he has a plan. Oh, trust me, I was thinking about it. Alright. Now then, let's decide the specifics of what's going to happen next. So, I wish desperately to finish this today. Covenant carrier with a full interior would make for some amazing aerial combat. So I'm really looking at that right now. And I'm also looking to get a 4x piece of this and a little 90-degree corner. That way you can make some really good stuff. And I think the rest of the city objects are done. I'm just going to make the wall, a long wall, and a corner wall. And then we're going to do this. So essentially, once I make the physics model for this, you can stand in here, have a bunch of vehicles, have your teammates and everything, and then just wow, come flying out, do some aerial battles or whatever. Maybe somebody's built like some cities with skyscrapers and stuff down on the ground. Will the pilotable ships have full interiors? No, unfortunately in Halo 3's engine there's no really excellent way to do that. I've considered the possibilities, and it's not impossible. It would just take a ton of work, because none of the models by default have interiors, unfortunately. But that is something I'm considering. Is this Halo? Yeah, unfortunately it's not Minecraft. That being said though, I do have the Minecraft server space purchased after the stream, the day before yesterday. The Minecraft server space is purchased, and it is time. Soon we will have the server ready to go. Demon with the fiber, thank you very much. Genuine question for me, from a poo brain me. Is there seriously no 90-degree street turns? There is. I just didn't want to go through all the effort of adding even more forge objects to the list. Instead, just kind of keeping things straight. However, if you so choose, and you really, really want to do curves, I'm pretty sure you could do it just by placing, like, streets and stuff. Like the small streets, I mean. Little street medium, then another street medium, and you could probably, like, maybe sort of do something like that? Okay, maybe not. I could add some street curves in the future. The dono counter is gone. It is. It is, in fact, gone, actually. I'm not going to put a dono counter on after we had an insanely crazy stream. That would be, like, so greedy and gross. And that is not who I am. Where's Wedge Infinite? Alright, listen, we got a stream to run here, alright? But, I mean, if you do really want Wedge Infinite... Oh. It's so infinite. You gonna add cubby screens to the interior like the ODST Phantom? Yeah, I'm gonna 0.5 will have a reworked Phantom with the ODST interior and all that good stuff. Alright. Now then. Let's first of all make it so the longsword is not inside the middle of a forge object. By the way, how I don't know if this is strange for you guys, but it's strange for me. We've had the Halo 2 anniversary ported forge objects, the cliffs and the grass for so long, and seeing them merge together with like a little city environment like totally throws me off, but I really like it as well. It's kind of nice, I won't lie. It's very satisfying to see some nice additions to the Forge palette. That being said, I'm still really looking forward to the giant scale custom games because with all this terrain and stuff, it's going to be really cool. And yeah, all within Halo 3's Forge. Can you believe it? Never thought we'd see the day. Hey, Ender Slayer, thank you very much for that $5. Appreciate you. What's up? We big chillin' tonight, true? By the way, Cherub, when? You didn't think moving would make me forget, did you? They're on to me. And Demon with the $5 as well. Thank you very much. Also, did you get the Halo 2 Scarab working in my like you did for the Halo 3 one? Not completely, no. I haven't worked on that yet. Green said that there's no way to keep people on top of the Scarab while it's moving. However, I still think that's the best Scarab we're going to get. So, I have not done it, but I will do it. Because I need to get that to work. I really, really want to get that to work. I'll do some more tests with the Halo 3 Scarab and see if I can't get it working wonderfully. But until then, no multiplayer Scarabs. I'll save that for 0.5. 0.5 after this update is going to have placeable AI. It's going to have drivable multiplayer Scarabs. It's going to have Halo 5 style terrain pieces. It's going to have a more fully finished ODST palette for more buildings, walls, streets, etc. and it will have a ton of polished up vehicles. So all the vehicles should, or a lot more vehicles will have like proper damage states and effects and sounds and stuff. So that's what 0.5 is going to be. But of course, I'm releasing 0.4 tomorrow, which has, you know, it's still a sizable chunk of stuff. It should still work quite well. But in my eyes and in the way I'm seeing it in my head, 0.5 is like the big update that really puts the meat in this mod. A lot of it's already here. Some of it's just unpolished. Some of it's going to have some bugs, and it's going to be a little whack. But, you know, not bad. Not bad so far. Solid progress. And now that I am working on this constantly and not taking month-long breaks, development should be fast. Covenant drop pod when? Could add that pretty quickly, I think. But not today. Today, I'm going to use my time wisely. So instead of just panning my camera around, we're actually going to get some stuff done. So, let me first nerf the Pelican. This has been a big request for a while, because as I'll show you, the Pelican is really, really overpowered at the moment. And I don't think I've nerfed it yet. So if you get in the Pelican, and you kind of go to ham on like this warthog right here, here's a civilian hog. 4 bursts of the Pelican shin gun takes out a warthog. That is a little overpowered. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the easiest thing in the world to aim this, but it is hit scan, so I am going to need to turn it down a little bit. So, I'm going to do that real fast, because let's be honest, you don't want to be in a multiplayer game and the Pelican just dunks on you with the quickness. So, we'll do a little bit of nerfing real fast. Oh, wait, it's in here. I'd say cut the damage in half. I think I'm going to cut it 3/4. Because I do still feel like the Pelican should be a strong vehicle. It's big, it's easy to hit, it doesn't have a ton of health, but it shouldn't be quite that powerful. It's pretty up there. Okay, here's the Pelican turret bullet. Yeah, so oh, it does 45 damage right now. Let me cut that down to like 30. Take 15 off of that. That's what, a 1/3 reduction in damage. I think that should be pretty good. So now if I try to shoot this warthog again, here's the same style of warthog. Yeah, that feels a lot more reasonable. That definitely feels a decent bit more balanced. The Longsword doesn't have a ton of health at the moment. I wonder how long it takes that to blow up now. I think the Longsword and the Pelican share the same health pool. Oh wait, does the Longsword even take damage? Oh, I never finished the Longsword's collision model because we halfway through when I was working on the Longsword, I'm so dumb. Halfway through working on the Longsword, I went on my trip. So you can't even shoot the Longsword right now. I forgot about that. Whoopsies. That's a bug I'd completely forgotten about. I got so distracted. But there we go. Pelican, shin gun, more balanced. And one thing I'm going to fix right now before I forget, my guy has his gun down all the time. That's because I was doing videos and I wanted to put my gun down in the mod tools, but my solution to that was not to like do the button hotkey or anything, but it was to literally replace the Master Chief's animations completely. So I am going to need to just fix that real quick. So I believe that was under combat. Rifle. Assault rifle? No, any. Combat. Rifle. And then aim, move down, aim, move up, aim still down, aim still. Wait. Is that not where they were? Maybe I've forgotten. What was it under? Maybe I forgot? Or Chief isn't using that animation set, and I duplicated it like a genius. Oh, I lied. I didn't. So if we go to the rifle animations for Chief, and we go through the overlays... Oh, I was right. Okay, here. So, I was just misreading it. I was in the right place all along. Yeah. So, it's actually exactly what I thought it was. I was just being silly. So, aim, move down. Aim, move up. Aim, move up. And then aim still down is still down, then aim still up should be aim still up. Boom. Now when we go back in game and close this, Chief has his gun up again. And all is right in the world. We're back, ready for some custom games. Receiver node? I believe I added the receiver node back actually in the last version. So even the one that's up on Discord right now should have the receiver node back in. Halo should be Halo. I agree. Japan adding some World War II tanks? Yeah, definitely not going to happen in this mod. As much as I love the idea of tons of custom content, I am trying to keep the mod as like vanilla Halo as I can. I want everything to fit in. I want it to feel like Halo everywhere you go. Every edition of the mod that I do, I am a stickler for making it feel natural. Which is actually one of the reasons I spent so long on this Scarab here. Because when it was very first imported from Halo 2, it didn't fit in. Upscaling the textures, making custom specular maps, doing all the effects by hand, like Vanilla Plus, exactly. You should run through the Forge list before you release? Oh, definitely. That's something I'll do off stream because it's really tedious and boring, but I need to make strings for all the new Forge objects. I need to add them all onto the list, the Forge list that is. And I need to go through and organize it a little bit. I might save that for a later update, but yeah, I need to organize it as well and make sure that there's not too many bugs. Another thing I noticed was when you go in game and you fire the Scarab's main gun, it actually does not work as it's supposed to, and I believe that is because the Scarab's weapon that it uses on the Giant. So this is the drivable Scarab, the one you can just get in through the driver's seat. It has a weapon tag for the head turret. And there's a special property that's for multiplayer only on the Scarab that needs to be set, which is prediction type. I believe it... Oh, I think I've fixed it now. It should be set to instant. Actually, you know what? I think I did fix that after the last release. So that should be good. I'll test it in Sapien to see if it works, but it should also work in multiplayer now. So Giants, edit types. I'm gonna quickly add the drivable Scarab to the list, the Halo 3 style one. Also, can I say I'm so tempted to add a custom beam to the anti-air Scarab. Oh, Sapien crashed. Love that. It would kind of be a waste of time right now because I'd have to go all in on the effects and damage and stuff, but giving the anti-air Scarab a custom beam would be really cool. Just add the Halo 2 beam? No, the Halo 2 beam would look crazy on there. You know, let me do a quick replacement on that to show you what it looks like. The Halo 2 Scarab has a huge beam. The Halo 3 one is like this puny little laser. It's like a big hunter cannon. Demon of Song with the $10 tip. Thank you very much. Hey, dumb idea. If I keep my channel demonetized, you think I get away with playing only adult games on my channel? I don't know. Actually, you can do a thing on YouTube where if you don't show like explicit content, you can just mark your videos as 18+. So as long as you're not showing like, you know, action and like nudie bits, then technically I think you can. At least that's my understanding. I have some friends who do like sus VR chat streams and stuff, and they get away with a lot of stuff just by marking their stuff as 18 plus. So here's the drivable Scarab. Beam should work. It always works here in Sapien. And you know what? While I'm here as well... Oh, I crouched. That was a mistake. I'll never get back up. Ah! Oh. I forgot. Okay, yeah. So you can walk with the Scarab, and you can crouch. And if you jump, it lets you go back up. Or, I think it does. I think I might have to wait it out. Yeah, there we go. I do want to add... Hold on, let me add a reticle. I keep forgetting to do this. The Scarab I had in Arcbound had a HUD reticle for the weapon. Let me add that really quickly. There's one that I like. It's a leftover HUD reticle from Halo 2. And it looks pretty good. It was for like a sentinel beam. Like Halo 2 had these cut sentinel beams that were never actually utilized properly. But for the sake of this weapon, it actually, at least I thought anyway, it looked really good. So I'm going to throw that on there really quickly and see how it looks. I did it in Arcbound and I was a big fan of it. Oh, you know what? I have to do, let me Scarab. I'm going to duplicate the Scarab, Halo 2 Scarab's one that I did and just put the, here, the C-HUD definition. I'll go Objects, Giants, Scarab. And then this will be the Scarab H3 C-HUD definition. So that should now have the Halo 2 Scarab HUD on it. If I get back in, let me just double check that it worked. Yeah, there we go. So I got that. But that's for the Halo 2 Scarab. I don't want to use that right now. Instead, I want to add a custom HUD reticle to it. If the Halo 2 Scarab were real, would it be your boyfriend or your pet? It would definitely be my pet, and I would walk that thing everywhere. Everywhere. Tags, UI, C-HUD, bitmaps. And we're looking for the... Not crosshairs, what do they call them? Reticles? Arming meter, beacon, HUD reticles. Oh, HUD. Yeah, HUD reticles. And wait, check this out. I can show you what all the reticles in Halo 3 look like. So here's all the ones we have access to in Halo 3. There are some that are even unused, such as this one. This one right here. As far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have not seen this in-game anywhere. And it's basically like a sentinel beam, which is what this one is here. But it's like different. I saw this in Vengeful Vadam. He did a video recently about Halo 2 cut content, and I instantly recognized this reticle from one of the cut sentinel beams that were left in the files. So I believe this is the sentinel beam, but I think it's really good for a Scarab reticle, and it's actually what I used in Arcbound before we got mod tools for my drivable Scarab there. So I'm gonna try, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this to my other monitor. I'm going to spam through all of the different reticles. So here's the assault rifle. I think, you know, I vaguely remember it being 11. That's the Spartan laser. 12. 13. 14. 15. Not quite. Sorry that the sound is so loud. I'm actually really tempted to remove the nasty worm sound from the Scarab. It's really annoying to hear while you're driving. No, it's not that. Let's go 18. It's flamethrower. 19. Still not there. Let's go to 20. I wonder if I passed it. Gravity Hammer, 21. Sentinel Beam, we're getting there. We're going places. 22. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Alright. A long leash. It'd have to be a very long leash to get the Scarab driven around. Will Flood AI be part of the mod? Yeah, I'm actually planning to add, for infection maps, flood, drivable flood, so that you can place them down. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. You want to play as the flood, you'll be able to. And the way that you'll do it is you'll have all the infected people spawn in little pods where they can't move. And right in front of the pods is a flood creature, like a flood combat form or tank or something. And you'll be able to hold RB to get into it, and then you start controlling it, right? And then you can go out and kill stuff. And then if you die, you respawn and you have to wait for your... And then a flood will respawn as well. And yeah, that's the goal. If I can get it to work fully, I don't know. But that's the goal. But Flood AI, yes, definitely. More or less, I can aim at this. And Seaman of Dong with the $5. Thank you for that tip. I appreciate it. Also, how much for the Pokemon playthrough again? I suck at Pokemon. Watching me play would be so cringe. Oh, it'd be so bad. I hope that is not too loud, because it is really loud for me. When am I going to update the reach carrier? I don't know. Nothing I thought about too much. Watch me go stomp on this longsword real quick. How do I get the custom COD for the Scarab? It's just one that existed in the game already that I grabbed. Damn, longsword really got fucked up there. I wish that Scarabs and stuff would collide with forge objects, but they don't. I can just walk through the whole city. This is why I would make a fully custom map for the Scarab, because the fact that you can just go through placed forge objects sucks. But having a drivable Scarab in any case is always cool. So I can't complain. What's the C and C HUD stand for? Couldn't even tell you, honestly. Cinematic HUD, maybe? Something. Character HUD? Probably character HUD. Scarab canonically can just bust through buildings. True. Literally Godzilla out here. By the way, that's something I consider doing just for fun, but it would take so long. I want to make a Godzilla biped, because I'm a huge Godzilla fan, so one of these days, I literally just want to make a giant Godzilla that can just, like, blast you with atomic breath and, like, stomp all over the place like a Scarab does. I think it'd be so fun. Also, very tempting to make it into a giant tag, so its feet, like, lock onto the floor, and it has full collision and everything. That would be sick. I'm a huge Godzilla fan, so maybe one day I'll do that. I think before that I would do a Gravemind boss instead, because ever since I saw the really sick Gravemind boss fight and Sandtrap firefight, I have just been like, damn, I want to try my hand at that. Like, it looks so cool, and I really want to do it. Where's Chair Dono tip bar? I don't have a Dono bar up today. I feel like it would be so like gross and greedy if I put up another one after how insanely generous everybody was in the last stream, so I don't want to be that guy where I'm like all about that, you know? He's just scared of my presence. Listen, any sane person would be like, oh my god, somebody just threw a bunch of money at me. I should do that all the time, but I don't want to be that guy. I really don't. Instead, I want to make some great fucking mods today so that we can all play it this weekend and it'll be sick. Damn, the one day I chose to donate 10k. Aw, rip. Fucking rip bozo, dude. I'm an idiot. If somebody ever did that, I'd probably, like, cry. That would be bad. So, maybe one day some fucking, like, Saudi oil prince will come through and just be like, oh, I like this game, and then just fucking just destroy everything. I can only hope in my dreams. Alright. Let's begin. We go. So, I want to do something boring really quickly, and I hope you guys are okay with it, because while it is fun to mess around with how sick this mod is, there is actually a forge object that this really needs for the city, which is this wall. I'm going to do a ×4 version of this wall. Because right now, it is just like unacceptable that this wall is so small. People are going to have to like spam them around if they want to make any city content or use these in any meaningful way, so I'm going to do that. Where's the kitty? Well, one of them is in my lap right now. I don't know if you can see her. Let's see. There she is. She's always in my lap while I'm streaming. She's the best. And the worst, but mostly the best. You have multiple kitties? I do. I have 2 of them. I have a big fluffy one. She's sleeping next to the warmth of my computer tower. You can't see her. And the other little kitty cat's in my in my lap, being cute as fuck. All right, let's get boring for a second. This is the wall. This is this wall here. I know it doesn't look nearly as good as it does in game, as it does in Blender, but hey, that is what it is. So I'm literally gonna delete all the physics. Well, I could just duplicate the physics model stuff, couldn't I? Or like stretch it. Alright, well, anyway, I'll save some time with that later. So I need to take this and I need to put 4 on each. That cat is a lizard. I literally call her Weasel because she doesn't feel like a cat at all. She's definitely like a liquid that just gets up to no good all the time. Literal Weasel. We were like, what's your cat's name? I'm like, her name's Clover, but just call her Weasel because that's all I ever call her, and that's all she'll know her name as. That or Monster, because she destroys my stuff. She's the reason my chair is in disrepair. Why aren't you running around with a brand new tactical shotgun? True. When will I be doing an updated showcase for this mod? I'll probably do one in a couple days once I get some good footage of like custom games and stuff on the mod, so that way I actually can like, you know, show stuff, if that makes sense. So probably within the next week. This will be wall large. And all I'm going to do to make this large piece is literally delete one side like this. And then I'll delete the faces. So now it's kind of open. And then I'll do the same thing over here. So this is going to be really easy to make. But I literally cannot, in good faith, put out this mod without having this piece, because people are going to use up like their entire forge budget placing a bunch of walls, which is so lame. Demon, thank you very much for that $5. Appreciate it. Just so you know, I plan on building a kingdom in that Minecraft server. Good. It'll be factions, so it'll be up to you to upkeep it. I believe in you. Okay, so now this is open. Let me double check that I didn't miss any parts or delete anything on accident. Looks good, looks good. No errors. Cool. So I'm literally just gonna do this, where I'm gonna duplicate this whole thing. And yeah, it should be pretty easy to stitch all this together now. So I'll take this part and I'll stitch it together with this part. And by stitch it together, I mean pretty much literally stitch it together. I'm going to put them really, really close together, like this. Like, ooh, hold on. I gotta get really close here. GX 0.5, GX negative 0.2, GX 0.1. Okay, now they're like perfectly stitched together. And then I'll perfectly stitch this one together, get them real close. Use loop tools, bridge, use modifiers. Oh wait, actually I'm stupid. I don't even need to do that either because I could just be snapping these vertices, which would be a lot easier to do. There we go. And this object here. Whoops. Perfect. It looks like it was perfectly stitched there. Boom. There we go, 4x4 wall. Closed off on either side, open on the inside, and then, miraculously, I merge by distance. And all of them are now a singular piece. You love to see it. Dark Steel! Thank you very much for the two. Have their tips touch. Look at that. They touch. They are one. That is pretty wonderful, though. Now, I could be really lazy here. I really could be lazy. And I could just duplicate my existing physics model 4 times. Use array modifier? No, I can't use the array modifier for this because I need them... Well... Yeah, no, I couldn't because I needed the inside to be empty. I needed this to be like a solid piece, so I had to manually delete stuff on certain sides. So I even though I'm no Blender aficionado, trust me when I say that was probably the best way to do that. KGR Pirate, thank you very much for the 10. Appreciate it. Good to see you as always. That's 2 fivers. Wait, that's 2 fivers. Ayo, hope you enjoy the stream. Also, is it possible to do forgeable AI in this Ultimate Forge mod? Yes. Yes, it is. And I'm saving that for version 0.5, which is the next version that is releasing. Because that's going to take a little bit to work out the kinks on, and I want to, like, actually get it good. But yeah, 0.5 is going to have that, which I genuinely am really looking forward to. Okay, I think that's good. And then last but not least, over here. Okay. Physics model is good. It's really messy, but hey, it'll do. And then for the collision model, I'll literally just duplicate the base model. And well, there we go. Done. Took a minute, but hey, it worked. Cool, cool. 4x4 security walls done. Amazing stuff, but does your cat have landing gear? She does. Every time she falls off of something or I throw her onto my bed, she has landing gear. She lands upright every single time. It's genuinely impressive. I don't know how she does it. Alright, we got that. And then blah blah. Okay, here's my editing kit folder. Here's my project folder with my large wall. So I'm gonna make a new folder for this. Data. It's under objects, levels, multi, alpine sandbox, forge, and I'll make a new folder called wall large. And boom, we throw that in there. Now we can start importing them really quickly. And I'm already ready for it, so we'll go tags, wall small, and I'm going to copy these two because I know we're going to need them in a second. So we'll go tool, render, slash wall large, final. So we'll get the render model in. It's on the tail. They waggle their tail and that cracks them. So wait, their tail is the reason that happens? Alright. Physics model's in. And then last we'll do the collision model. Whoops. Misclick, misinput. Alright, cool. I don't think this is going to take long at all. Making this wall, I have become very quick with adding new like forge crate objects, which is nice. I don't have to spend a bunch of time just sticking around doing whatever. Got it down to an art, really. We'll copy this directory, throw the wall large into Gorilla. I'll hook everything up now that I've got it all done. And damn, this is going to need a really big bounding radius. So we'll hook it up to the wall large model that we just made, and our wall large model needs to hook up instead to all of our stuff that we just did in Blender. We'll save this, and then last but not least, I'm going to make it so by default, the object has fixed phase capability. That's by going to the physics model, setting it to fixed, and we're done. Let's put it into the game. So we'll add a new crate object to the map, which is wall large. Let's see how it looks. So place down an empty one, set it to wall large, and whoa! Would you look at that? Now you can place 4 times the amount of walls for the cost of a single wall. Can you believe it? We really have the technology. Incredible. Just incredible, really. So I could take these walls right here. I had spent way too much time placing. 3 walls. Nah. 1. What's this? A bunch of walls back here behind the buildings. How many is that? It's like 5 walls on this side. Unacceptable. How about we put 1 wall? Oh, much better. Much better. Oh, but what's that? We need to fill in this 1 gap? Well, I don't have the corner piece in, but we can always put a single wall small and just slide it into place. Boom. Boom! And what's that? I didn't want to put the effort of closing up this entire space. That's what we got wall large for, baby. It's that good shit right there. Although I will say I totally forgot to set the origin point to the right spot. So that's a little awkward. Whatever. I'll leave it. It's kind of nice in a way. Oh, kitty cat. You're so cute. Look at that, though. Never say I didn't do nothing for this mod. I brought the wall larges to the party. Now, should I add an extra long road? What do you think? The corner piece or the piece with the giant gate? Corner piece is really important, but the giant gate piece is kind of huge so that you can make a little city districts. Debatable. Let's do a little poll. We'll do a little poll. I don't do those often enough. I'll switch to the walls blend file where I have them all. So, what do you guys think? This is the gate wall where you can have, it has a road already pre-placed in it, right? So you can have your roads go through walls, or alternatively, a 3D 90-degree wall that you can use for nice looking corners. All right, I'm doing a poll. Get ready to vote. Simple. Corner or gate. Tell me what you think. I'm seeing a lot of gates. I think that might be the move. Alright, let's be real. Everybody's gonna vote gate. I can already see it in the chat. This isn't even up for debate. I see where this is going. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'll take this one. This is Control I to delete everything else. It'll take a second because I got the whole map in here. Demon with the fiver. Not voting because I want both. We'll do both. It's just what I want to do first. You can pretty much build the corner with the other walls. That's true. But I still feel like having a proper corner piece will be nice because it'll look a lot more like aesthetically pleasing. Alright. So where's my tunnel? Oh, yeah. Did I break it? Am I deleting its parent? No. Looks like it's still the right scale. But just to be safe. I'll do the delete again. You can hide a corner. You can't materialize a gate. True, true. What about wall Scarab? I do want to do a destroyed Scarab. I think that would be fun. Alright, so I'm going to save this as wall gate. And I want to move this down to the center of the editing space here. And I need desperately to import the wall that I already made because I can cannibalize some parts from it. That will be really nice. So I'll put this into the scene here, move it off to the side and rotate it 90 degrees. And then for the gate, basically all I have to do here is duplicate it, rotate it 180 degrees, and try to snap these pieces together. It should be relatively centered. Let me see. Oh, it's perfectly centered. Can't ask for much more than that. So I'll turn on snapping with vertex on, and then snap it. Like so. And now it's perfectly centered. Every vertice should be center already because Bungie already made this so that the maps connect when you're in game. And if I'm not mistaken, I can actually rip the wall that I made and textured off of this and put it onto the gate itself. And let me remove unused materials. Okay, got rid of one. And yeah, I'm gonna rip this wall off because I already textured it and I don't want to re-UV map all of this. I actually spent a decent amount of time doing like reasonable, nice looking UV maps for this. Alright, so I'll duplicate that, move it off of the wall, and separate it into its own thing. I'll join it together with this, so now they're the same object. And I can move it like this. I'll duplicate it again, rotate it 180 degrees, move it over here. Like that, and then hopefully, since these look to be the same, I can do, wait for it. I can just move it like this, really close, and then come on, snap. I want you to snap. Oh wait, almost had it. Boom. Snapped into place. Love that, love that. Do the same here. Now I've got a closed off gate piece. Look at that. All that effort only to tear it apart again. It's worth it. It's worth it. And these parts here, the top part is completely untextured, but it's really easy to texture. And because it is like basically a totally flat piece, not completely, but more or less, I can just look at it from the top down. And I'll reassign it to the security wall, so now it's not just gonna be black. But you can see the texture is pretty scuffed like this. It's not what it should look like, it's kind of just all over the place, stretched and all that. Demon, thank you very much for the $5. What does it take to get the animated door working? I could theoretically do it. I don't know necessarily what it would take in the context of all this and like just a forge object, but I could take a look and see if there's a way to do it. Anyway though, I'm gonna UV map it like this. Wow. Girl. So here's the texture. We're gonna project it from view, because that's pretty much all we need. Girl, come here. Hey. And if I just scale it up to fit the space. Oh, you know what? UV project to bounds. No, that's not what I wanted actually. I'll just eyeball it. It doesn't need to be 100% perfect. Scale it down ever so slightly, move it over. Like so, and I think that should be about good. Let's see, how does that look? The lines actually are slightly off. Hold on. Get the scaling right here. That looks pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Here we go, our gate piece. You'll see in game this will look really nice. It's got like a road and everything in it. I really like this piece a lot. But now I can delete the original wall. I can set the origin of this piece to... Actually, let me undo that delete, so that way they're on the same plane here. Oh, right. There is one other thing I need to do for the geometry. Okay, these are matched up, so that's good. I just need to move this into place. I'll set the origin to geometry, move it to the center, like that. And then I need to do the road bottom parts here, which is basically just duplicating these pieces more or less. Too intense. Better. So I'm gonna drag this entire side down, and the entire other side as well, because I need to block this up essentially. Wait, have you considered using Mombasa Bridge as a forward piece? I have. It was either you or somebody else suggested that the other day, and I thought it was a really good idea. Okay, so I've flattened this out like that, and then I will turn... Oh, snapping is on, so I can snap it like that. And that should be good. I can select all of this and all of this, and then fill it, and then all I have to do is get the knife cuts through everything, and then it should be good. So I'm going to spend a moment doing this. This will keep the geometry nice and clean. I don't think it's absolutely necessary, but it will help. If I can actually pull it off, that is. It doesn't seem like it wants to do it. There we go. Otherwise, it'll automatically do some weird stuff with the geometry that'll make the shading look weird, and even though nobody's going to see the bottom, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. How can this dude have 3 first names as his full name? Who? Play some Covenant Dance. Ooh, wait, we just got ODST soundtrack. I'm sorry, I'm jamming now. Can I just, like, can this one just go into a place? That would be lovely. There we go. Oh, you know what? It's because I haven't merged by distance yet. That's the problem. And I did not import fix-ups, which was a mistake. But I think it's good now. Oh god, I hope I imported fix-ups on the other one. I honestly don't know if I did. Wow, that really just did a bunch of unnecessary stuff that I'm gonna have to clean up now. Damn it. Anyway, cleaning up the model, a little bit tedious, also slightly satisfying. Interior here is looking pretty good. Whoops, clear sharps. Not bad, not bad. That's extra, clear that. Okay, one more in there. And the outside it looks pretty good. No complaints. Love it, love it. And then all throughout here, everything looks pretty nice. Looks good. Oh, there's one right there, which doesn't really matter too much, but for the sake of cleanliness, I care. Okay, there we go. I think that's probably, oh, just this one here. Nice, smooth out the shading on that. And over here as well. Cool. Looks good, looks clean, happy to see it. And if you delete the underside, you can use grid fill instead. Can I? Oh, shoot. That's my mistake then. I don't use grid fill like ever. Oh, wait, can I grid fill on this bit? Oh, you know what? I do have to merge by distance, actually. Okay, I don't think I accidentally removed any important stuff with that, so I think it's still good. Okay, let me try grid fill now. I never grid fill. I should though. Oh, oh, you're a genius. The monitor is so hot. Oh my lord. Yeah, true. I think that's good. Nice little underside texture. Love to see it. I'll quickly mark these as sharp so the shading is nice and good. Nice and juicy. Oh, it's just lovely, isn't it? Boom. Mark sharps. Boom. Oh, look how clean the shading is now. Oh my god, it's so wonderful. I love it so much. Alright, cool. This is the gate piece. It's come together very nicely. Here's the underside. Oh yeah, okay. Looks good. Can't complain. I will touch up the geometry ever so slightly right now while I am here. I'm realizing there's a couple sharp areas that are not sharp. And it's making the shading look a little funky. Want this piece to look nice. It's a cool piece. Nice. Now the wall looks flat. Notice here. Let me go in this mode actually, because you can see it better. I'll do this all in one go. So this is like a really satisfying thing I'm about to show you. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing all the edges here that are like sharp 90-degree edges. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all these edges and I'm going to tell Blender to know that these are sharp, hard edges. Because right now it doesn't actually know that. Like it clearly, the model is sharp, but you see the shading on here? See how there's this weird like line right here? That's like a light reflective line that's like simulated by Blender to give you the illusion of like, well, shine. If I mark all these as sharp now, boom. Now this is like a flat, solid thing. So it's kind of like blobby shading to boom, instantly flat shading, it knows. And that reflects in Halo once I put this in game. So it's really satisfying to do that. I love to do it. And now we have a fully fleshed out model for this. Looks good. Started out as half of a thing. Now it's fully filled in, solid, complete object. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So this will be wall gate. I'm going to check really quickly that everything's outward facing. No red faces. Good, good. And any materials that I'm not using. Rename all the materials. And we'll undo the blue. So security wall. Oh. Okay. I think everything's good now. Only 4 materials. Flat tile for the interior. Security wall for the exterior. Street for, well, the street part. And of course, there is the floor part for the floor. Looks good. Now then, let me go ahead and make a physics model for this because unfortunately we need a physics model, and yeah, that's going to take me a minute to get that fully fleshed out, so might as well get started now. Can't do concave stuff, so I'm going to start with the street. And I will also include this part here, so we'll grab all these faces. We'll separate by selection, so there's one part of the physics model. Oh wait, whoops. Yeah, so duplicate, hide the original. Yeah, and boom, we'll begin. This is a pretty tedious process, I'll admit, but it's kind of fun. So as a refresher for any of you who have not seen me make any physics models before, the way this works is in order to calculate physics in like a video game engine, or at least like older game engines, still modern game engines do this as well actually. Essentially what needs to happen is you need to split the model into various different pieces because it's really hard to calculate certain shapes. So if you split everything into really easy to calculate shapes, then the game engine can just imagine those instead, and that's like 10 times easier. And so if you recall, and nobody wants to listen to Halo 4 menu music, yeah, mood. Oh wait, I think I'm dumb and stupid. Oh my god, I duplicated that. Whoops. I wanted to separate it. Get rid of all this, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, long story short, I am separating this out into a bunch of different pieces. And they don't have to be perfectly exact, because basically the models that I'm separating out of this is like when you stand on this, you'll be standing on these chunks that I'm making. And when you smash your vehicle into this wall, inevitably, this is going to be the stuff your vehicle hits. The shapes are completely invisible in game. They're simply there to collide and act as physics. And it's pretty cool. It is honestly pretty damn cool. Unfortunately, it's a little time consuming. But it's well worth it. In order to make like nice physics objects, this is absolutely worth it. I had to do this for the last wall, and I had to get a little creative with it. It's always kind of like a puzzle game, trying to figure out like what areas can I grab, what areas can I separate out and do like cool stuff with. And it can be a challenge, but it's, like I said, worth it and kind of fun. And then I can grab like this piece here, this little triangle in the corner, because I can't do concave shapes, so I have to get a little creative and like do this. And boom, so it's that shape and this shape work together to make that little face. I can do the same thing here. Grab boom, 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 boom. This little triangle. And then I'll do the exact same thing here. Wow. Okay, looks good. Separate that. This is such a good song, right? I love this. Halo Infinite has such banger soundtracks. Okay, just to get those walls, I had to separate 1, 2, 3 pieces for each side bit. And I had to separate the floor into 3 pieces. And I still have all of the majority of the wall left to get. But like I said, well worth it. Because if I didn't have all this, then it'd be a bit painful. High quality physics collisions is something that is absolutely overlooked 100%, but it makes a difference. It really does. So I need to grab this area here. You'll never think about the fact that there's high quality physics collisions on these objects, but I know it will make a difference when you're playing. So I do what I must. Oops. Okay, grab that real quick. We'll get this little part here, which is kind of nice. I can join these two parts together as well. And then all I need to get is... Oh, that's already a part. Alright, so we can work our way up the wall now. Before throwing guilty spark got me feeling differently though. Yeah. So for this next chunk, I think what I'll do is grab these two faces here and these two faces here, and I'll separate them out. Yeah, this will work. And then they'll kind of like combine together to form a giant cube. And I'll grab these pieces. Separate them out. Oh god, I love this Halo 5 music. It's so good. Halo 5's like main theme really slapped. Like it really, really slapped. So, so good. Alright, fantastic. That already looks great. I'm gonna go do the same thing on the other side here. They call me the wall because I'm big, heavy, and crumble under pressure. I'll make you crumble under pressure. Wait, where am I? Oh. Oh, whoops. Snag you and you. Snag you and you. And you. And you and you and you. We're getting there. Hey Demon, thank you for that $5. Appreciate it. Let green on the Minecraft server early. Let's see what happens. Also, I'm watching this on my PS4 because I'm too lazy to fix the internet on my PC. Oh, rest in peace your Wi-Fi card or whatever the hell's going on. I should though. I have the server space. I need to set up like a map in the version, and then I can give green access to like the server files and everything. Easy peasy. I'll do that. I'll do that later tonight, actually. I know Green and I want to test out some Ultimate Forge stuff if he's down. I don't know if he'll want to, but most importantly, Minecraft server, to be honest. Okay, so I've got just about everything except the top part now. This isn't infinite. Mabel, listen. This is Halo 3. Look at Halo 3 in all of its beauty. This is what we're working for. We're working for a fantastic Forge mode. Halo 3. Hey Demon with the $5, thank you. If you need any help troubleshooting this server, let me know. Mine's been good for a while now. Bet. I've run a lot of Minecraft servers in the past, so I should be pretty good, but I appreciate it, and I will absolutely take you up on that offer inevitably.
Just hear me out. Just look how spherical 343 Guilty's spark looks. You can suspect that beautiful robot floating around without those robotic cheeks clinking everywhere.
Oh, it's so true and based and real. Can't be so based all the time. I just can't take it. I can't take it. So one chunk. I'll separate out. Wait, actually. This will be one big old chunk right here. For the side. Perfect. Then I'll get another big old chunk on this side. Oh, whoops. Wow. So we slap the entire side like that. I'll deselect the entire top section and all these extra side bits I didn't mean to grab. And then this lets me split off this entire side piece like that into like a nice little chunk here. A little convex chunk. And then relatively easily I should be able to get the rest actually. This should be very simple. Wow, no, this will be very simple. Watch this. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. I'm finishing this in like 2 seconds. I lied. I fucked up. Hold my beer. Wow. Giant top chunk. And all these side chunks.
You're mine. You're mine.
And then a little bit here, yeah, we'll go right here, we'll go a little, oh yeah, look at that, love that, yeah, that is very great. Alright. Deselect the top chunks here, and the top chunks there. And then we've got these little internal chunkies, and then I separate them out like that. And they'll become lovely little pieces that connect together on the interior section of this. In fact, I could probably just do this the lazy way and just snag these like that. Yep, I'm just gonna do that, honestly. Easy peasy. Just become their own separate chunks. Lovely. And then I've already got this as a piece, and then this, and these are already little pieces. This is perfect. I'm almost done here. And we'll jump back in game once I'm fully done. So this becomes one big piece. This becomes one big piece. And I don't know what these vertices are for, but anyway, they should be good. Actually, let me like delete these because they're gonna cause issues later. Leftover vertices from an earlier bit. But yeah, I have like 2 more sections to do, and they should take me 2 seconds, and then I'll be done. And then I go. Separate it out. Looks good. And I think it's done. Like that's everything. Let's see for sure though. I'll select all of this, name it, find and replace wall with a money sign for physics model. And then I'll also find and replace 0.00, and replace it with nothing to remove those little points, and I'll also replace 0.0. And boom, now they're named properly as physics models. And now I'm gonna edit all of them at once, and convex hull. Oh, perfection. Perfectly detailed except for like little tiny bits here and there. More or less, this is a perfect physics. Oh, wait. Wait. The side pieces. They're convex, not concave. So I'll merge these two pieces back together. I just accidentally separated them wrong. Merge by distance, 1 meter. And then I'll split them like this. Yeah, there we go. One little oopsie, but everything else was just about right. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. So all I gotta do is grab these bottom pieces, separate by selection, and now we're good. It's so loud. What's happening? This will become 18. This will become 23, and then all's right in the world again. Let's try that one more time. Grab them all. Go into edit mode.
Convex hull for me, baby.
Oh, it's perfect. Its beauty is unparalleled, unrivaled. Such a detailed physics model. Nobody will ever know the pain and suffering I just went through, the puzzle pieces that I just had to put together to make that work, but I did it! And it did work. And now I'll do the physics or collision model, which takes 2 seconds. Done. Wow, that sure was hard. Select everything, put them inside the armature. And just like that, the wall gate is complete. You'll love to see it. Hold on, I'll move my camera up. All right, we did it. The arc, is the arc considered hill installation? Yes, it is installation 00. Halo 3, generate subdirectories, render model, wall gate. We're here. We've done it. Copy this. We'll run the commands. Get the model in. Okay, the model is in. We'll get the collision model in. Collision model is in. We'll get the physics model in. The physics model is in. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Wallgate speedrun, any percent new time. 37 minutes. Did it really take 37 minutes to do that? I don't know if that's accurate or not, but damn. Not bad timing for such a complex, like, physics model forge object. Girl. Hi. You're so pretty. Hey. Love you. Hi. Hi. Oh. I don't know if you can see my kitty cat down here. She's wonderful. Hi. Where you going? Wanna come back? Yeah, look at her. She's so cute. Oh. You're so pretty. So lovely. Alright, enough cat time. Gotta stream the run. Okay, let's put this in the game now. That was faster than I anticipated. Well, I don't know, the physics model really held me back there for a minute. Bounding radius, 10. 10's probably more than enough. So we'll hook up the gate model that I just duplicated. We'll hook up the render model, which is the visuals. We'll hook up the collision model, which is the same thing, but for bullets and stuff. And then, of course, the physics model that I just spent so much time on. And in the physics model, I'm going to do the quick little thingy where I make it so it default spawns in as a fixed object that I don't have to do too much with. And now I can add it into the map. It's done. Let's see how it looks and how it plays. We'll spawn it out here first. Place down a empty crate. Oh, or the wall large. Wall gate. There it is. Did I not UV map the sides? Oh, I did forget to UV map the sides. I gotta go do that. But not bad. Not bad. Looks pretty sweet. It definitely needs proper UVs on the side though. It looks a little wonky. Before I attach it to a road, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because it's gonna bother me that it looks bad on those parts. Go hide all these objects real quick. Go to the render model. Grab this, this, and this, this, and this. And this. Actually, let me take these purple parts first. And I'll assign them to... They're already assigned to the floor. I'll do this. UV project from view. I will merge them really close together. Snap to vertex. Like that. Scale them up a bit. I'll put them to the side, but not too close to the side. That should be good. And then on the road pieces, do I give them road textures? I think that'd be a bit scuffed if I give them road textures. I think I'll also assign them to the floor object for now anyway, because they use a concrete texture on all the other road pieces. But for now, I think this should be okay. Let's see how this looks. I think it'll be alright. And I can just rerun the render model command and then in game. Boom! Not bad. I'll do one last quick adjustment, which is actually to these side pieces here because they look a little blurry and improperly scaled. They're about the same length as the road, but not completely. I'll stack them onto the side. Are they? They're like nearly the same size. So I think doing that should look good. Export them out to a JMS again, and then should be good. Nice, that looks pretty decent. Okay, I can live with that. And even though nobody will see it, it matters to me. Good enough. Now, the real question is, how does it look on a road? Arguably, pretty important. Oh, it's a bit high up because, oh no, it's not actually. It's a shame it doesn't have the little sidewalk piece on the side because I like that, but I can always add it if it really bothers me. But it does match up, and I can move it downward a little like that. And then these sidewalk pieces, I actually have them a little bit low. If I raise it up, I could match it. Like that, more or less. There we go. And now you can have gates that you can go through. If I move this wall this way and connect it up properly, and it can be seamless. Sort of. Do a wall small over here, give it a little 90-degree rotate or 0-degree rotation. together. And then let's see how this works. I'm gonna put one more road this way. I'm gonna put a long street like that. Bring it up to the right height. Bring it inward a little. Move it to the side until it lines up. Bring it down just a touch. Is that lined up? That looks lined up. Alright. Let's grab ourselves a warthog. Now with this giant gate piece. Oh wait. This wall is so not lined up. How did I fuck that up? Move it inwards slightly. This would be so much easier to do in Forge because these pieces are so big you can just grab the edge of it. Ah, close enough. Close enough. Little presentation here. And there we go. Little tiny mini city, right? And now you can drive into it properly. The speedy warthog. Not bad. Ram into the walls because I spent a lot of time on the physics model of it. And even though I didn't have to, I even added details such as, oh, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this technology? Oh, rounded corners. And are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Watch this. You can stand in the dips. That's just how detailed these... Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Incredible. And in these, oh my god, it's so detailed. Who would spend all that time? Who's dumb enough to spend 30 plus minutes on stream making a hyper detailed physics model? That's wild. That is wild. You telling me all of these are physically based? You can stand on these little curves? God, 2000 Bungie. 2007 Bungie, please hire me. Alright, looks good though, looks good. Do you have any plans on adding animated doors in the future? If it's possible. I don't know if you can do it with a crate object. Maybe? I'd have to test it. I'd have to test it, because I don't know of, as of right now, a good way to do animated doors. I'm gonna throw up from how beautiful it is. I'm gonna throw up after doing that for 30 minutes straight. God damn. Oh. Oh. That said, though, clearance test. We gotta see what the largest vehicle we can fit through it is. Alright, I have a good test. I have a good test. The Oliphant. Can we fit the Oliphant, or the, sorry, the Oliphant? Can I fit the Oliphant through? Please, I need this. I need this, please. Oh, no shot. No shot, it fits perfectly through. Almost like it was made for New Mombasa streets. The Oliphant goes through no problem. Like a glove. True. Oh, you ready for this sick trick? I'm gonna do a sick trick through here. Get ready for this. Oh. Oh! Yo, that was crazy! Yo, what the fuck? On the other hand, I can now definitively say the elephant would never make it through there. It might have a little bit of trouble going through. I think the elephant's the biggest vehicle that could fit through this. It's got just enough clearance. Look at that. Oh, turns on a dime. What a vehicle. Wait, can the gamer chair go through there? See, now you're asking the right questions. Ah! Ooh, saved myself. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Alright, let's find out. Does the gamer chair make it through? Hold E to begin gaming. Here we go. It made it through! It made it through! That was crazy! Did you guys see that? Holy shit. It barely fit. It barely fit. Oh! Oh! Get the stupid thing up. Oh. Oh wait, you know what I do need to know if it fits through here? This. Does the gravity throne fit through? Why does it aim like that? Hello? Hello? I'm looking over here. Interesting. I'll have to fix that. Please, I need to get through. I died. Wait, it doesn't kill me if I'm in it. I need to fix that. Bug found. And also bug fixed. Oh, I know why. Because I made a custom animation for it. So it doesn't know which seat to do anymore. Damage seats. Throne D. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Whoa! Oh! Holy shit. Okay. Blade throwaway with the 50 bomb. Shit. Okay. I see you. Damn, okay, everybody chill, what the fuck? Thank you very fucking much, Blade Throwaway. That's super generous. I appreciate the fuck out of that. Thank you, thank you. Steam Workshop support. We're gonna talk about that now. I'm so glad you reminded me. I've been so caught up just trying to work on this that I completely forgot to mention the whole Steam Workshop support thing. But thank you very fucking much for that huge 50 bomb. Very fucking generous. Much appreciated. God damn. I'll get to that in a second. Let me read through the super chats and then I'll go through and do that. Because that is actually a big deal. I'm tempted. I might just make a whole video on it as well. But yeah, thank you very fucking much, Blade Throwaway. Demon with the 5er as well. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I didn't die. What a shame. I'm sliding. Thank you for that. However, Elephant is still a superior vehicle though, as it actually has weapons. For now. You never know when I'll add a nuke launcher to the Oliphant. The elephant, fuck. But thank you for that. And thank you, TurboSim, for the 2 as well. Appreciate it. Better cam and gold beam for floaty chair, please. Yeah, it definitely needs a better camera. Gold beam would be cool as well. Gotta fix where it fires from on top of that. It's dead though. It's dead. I don't know why it's What do my damage states look like on this? Hold on, let me double check. I want to make sure I die when this thing dies. Throne D is the label. Throne D is this label. Everything's set to 1. Love that. That's perfect. Kills object. That should do it. Oh, I have it set to cannot die from damage. That would explain a lot. Oh, let me test this really quickly. So long as this works, I'll be happy, and I want to go talk about that Steam Workshop support. Demon with the 5er, thank you very much. I mean, if you do it right, you can use the back of the chair as a reticle. That's kind of funny. It's sad because I like seeing this, but I definitely need the camera to go like much higher over the top. I don't know, I think the Oliphant is actually what deals damage for some reason and kills. Yep. Elephant's got some weird stuff going on I have to fix. Why am I not dead? Please explain to me. Takes full damage when object dies, that's why, I think. One last test, using the Oliphant as an instant death creation. Take me away. Take me away. Kill me, please. I still didn't die. Now I want to die. Please kill me. Please. Please. Absorbs body damage. Okay, what? Let me just go to a regular vehicle really quickly. Alright. Show me what you've got. Cannot die with riders. No, death. Cannot die with riders. Takes full damage when object dies. And then destroyed. Receives all damage. Okay. Cannot die with riders. Kills object. I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls. Do not search for me. I'm in your walls. Oh, he can't kill me now. But can I do it to myself? There we go. Seems to work reasonably well. Doesn't look great yet. I'll make that look better in a future update. There's just asbestos in there, don't worry about it. Ah, of course, of course. I made it the mod? Of course, Kevin. You're in. What was I gonna... Oh, right! Guys, can we talk for a second about the future of not only this mod, but all Halo mods? I'm going to go to Twitter really quick. I have to be careful, though. Let me pull up this exact tweet, and we can read through it. We did this yesterday on stream, and I'll probably do a video on this as well. But this is really, really huge. Scrolling, I'm scrolling. Here we go. Okay. So, this was yesterday or the day before. 343 came out with this blog post, MCC modding status update, okay? And they created some documentation, the beginning, the first of several publishes of official documentation on the mod tools. That on its own is great, but that's not the huge deal here. So if you go to the mod documentation, actually I'll go to that in a second, but keep reading. You can leverage these documents to dip your toes into modding and arm yourself with knowledge before forging ahead, along with the documentation and impending Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary mod tools. So they're saying Halo 4 mod tools are coming, and so are the Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer mod tools, which is huge. So H2A and H4 are coming, that's what that says. They'll also be introducing a tool to help you create and upload your own mod packages directly to the Steam Workshop. That is so huge. If you have ever installed a Halo mod before, you know you have to go in to the files of your Master Chief Collection and you have to replace a map. So if you want to play Ultimate Forge, for example, when it comes out tomorrow, you have to replace, you got to drag and drop into your Master Chief Collection folder, replace the map construct, and you can only play in offline mode after that. And so you have to load up construct every time you want to play Ultimate Forge. But with this tool, Accession, whenever it comes out, I'll show you, there's documentation on it. with that, you can use the accession tool. And if you click this, creating a mod package, you can see that it'll add new entries into your Master Chief Collection maps. So eventually, you'll be able to see on your map list, Ultimate Forge, or whatever fancy name I might give it. It'll have the name of the map, I have a description for it. I can even do, where is it? Something about thumbnails and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Specifying properties, I think, is it. I'll be able to put thumbnails for the images, loading screens as well. You can do custom campaigns besides just the main Halo 3s and whatever. It's the full package here. Fully custom maps in MCC. And I don't know if this is a guarantee, okay? But if 343 are smart, this will have support for the custom games browser and you won't have to play offline. Hopefully. Hopefully. So, long story short, mods are going to become a lot more accessible. And there's going to be a much larger desire for modded content in the future of MCC. So, this is my recommendation for you. If you like the idea of making custom modded maps and custom content, get started now. Because there will be a gold rush of people who want to make mods for the Master Chief Collection for all the games. Halo 2, Halo 3, especially Halo 3, and definitely Halo Reach. People are going to want to play some modded maps. I hope it's like the add-ons tab for Gary's mod. It's pretty much exactly Gary's mod, because Gary's mod uses the Steam Workshop as well. So if you want to download a Gary's mod add-on, you go into the Steam Workshop page for Gary's mod, you subscribe to all your add-ons, and then you play the game. Same exact thing will be happening for Halo. You'll go to Steam, you'll go to the Steam Workshop, you'll subscribe to the modded maps and campaigns and whatever else you want, and then you load them up in-game. Exactly the same thing. So, there you go. That'll be a thing happening. Now, let's get back to modding for a second here. So we made the cool gate forge piece. Looks good. I'm happy with it personally. On top of that, we need to get... we got the large wall as well, which is really nice. And we fixed a couple bugs. The real question now is, besides bugs and balancing, should we make a corner wall piece? I feel like it's pretty important. It's not necessary because you can just shove them together like this, but also doesn't look that great. Flatgrass and Halo 3 one, I mean... But a legit flatgrass, that'd be so easy to do. This is better than flatgrass though. It's huge grass. Huge grass? Huge ass. Wait a minute. I'm onto something here. Ew, Z fighting? I know. I don't want Z fighting either. It's gross. When I could just go into Blender and make a custom corner piece that I can rip out of ODST, like... Why would I do anything else? Let me take a look at the corner piece though. Like what's it looking like here? The 90-degree corner. Where's an inward facing 90-degree corner? Oh, I guess, or an outward facing one. I don't think this map has an outward facing 90-degree corner. I might actually have to yoink it from a different map. Let me delete everything here real quick. I'm gonna import another ODST map real quick, and then that should let me get another 90. So that was what, 30? So I'll open recent. No, import a .as file. I think 00 is the. I think 00 is actually the one I want. 45-degree wall inbound, absolutely, or 90-degree wall. I'll do 45-degree walls another time. 90-degree wall should be easy though. Actually, now that I think about it, I could just make the 90-degree wall like pretty much by hand. It's just a stretched wall. Where does Xbox mod support with H2A and H4 modules? I have not heard that, so I will not say anything on that. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know how they're going to do mods on Xbox if they ever plan on doing it. That is beyond my knowledge. I'm sure they'd like to, but like I truly don't know. Like 30, 75, 25, 10, 5, and 50 degree walls when? I'll add whatever walls are easy to snag out of ODST. I could probably make my own walls, no trouble, but I only have 255 items I'm allowed to put on the forge list. Is there a 90 degree road forge piece? There should be one. In worst case scenario, I can just make my own. Alright, I'll let this load. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. 30 seconds. Well, okay, I gotta wash my hands. Let's make it a minute. Oh no, I didn't set it to loop. This is the last one I forgot to do. There we go. Better. Okay, I'm back. There we go. Okay, we're back. I think also one thing I'm gonna do tonight, I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but I want to make like a little stream overlay. Right now I literally just throw my webcam on over like what I'm streaming, and I'd like to instead get a little overlay around my webcam that's like Halo stylized and stuff, so I'll do that tonight, and my stream should be a little fancier tomorrow. Do we have 90 degree walls facing outward? No, there aren't any. Oh, no, that's an inward facing one. Damn. I guess I'll just have to make it myself. That's okay. I don't mind doing that. Going to walls. And grab, let's see what does the wall look like on the inside? Oh, it's literally just a regular wall then. That's easy. Okay, I can do that. So I'll grab these, delete everything else. Oh, yeah, it should be fine. Would be pretty cool to have a flood civilian horror game that takes place in the city. I would love to do that, actually. I think ODST would be the perfect game for that. So join these together, apply the origin points to the geometry, move this to the center of the map. Actually, let me... Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll actually throw in that same wall that I did earlier. I'll grab this and move it up so that it lines up perfectly, would be ideal. I'll just end up eyeballing it because I'm just that kind of guy. More or less perfect. Perfect, actually. Okay. Now, I think this should be pretty easy. So I need 2 walls for this. I need half walls, actually. So I'll need to split this down the middle. Like that. Delete those. Move this over here. Whoa. Let me get back to some classic Halo music. Hold on. Oh, this is a good one. Alright, so for this wall piece, I'm going to need to turn on snapping and get the vertex. No, stop it. Stop. No, stop. Oh, wait, actually, I didn't want to delete the half yet. I wanted to snag the wall, because I'm going to need these. So these little walls that I made on the side. Yoink these real quick. Separate it. That's fine. And then move it to the side. And now I can split this down the middle. And then I'll take this, I think. Which wall was this? Make sure it's facing the right way. Okay. Yeah, so I rotate you on the z-axis 180 degrees. Move you over this way. And then I'll snap it into place. Boom. And then this is going to be an interesting, very interesting way of doing things. Let me hide that for a second. Because what I have to do here is essentially make like a fully custom shaped wall that doesn't exist at all yet. Let me see. Listen, as far as the discussion y'all are talking about with Xbox stuff, trust me, I would love nothing more than for there to be mods on Xbox so that everybody can play mods and just have like an absolutely fantastic time. But like that's so difficult at the same time, trying to get that to work. Bethesda did do it, and I think they did it well as well, but at the same time, they've been doing mods and stuff for years and years. So for them making their own creation club and everything and having incentive to monetize, it's like, you know, they have a reason to do it. I feel like with 343, they would have to really find a good reason to do it, because they can't. They probably could monetize mods the same way Bethesda does, but will they? Probably not. Let's be real. Xbox Gmod sounds jank as hell. Well, yeah, it would be. Oh, I know what to do. I've figured it out. I'm gonna take all of this. I'm gonna steal it. Mine. Looks good, looks good. Alright. Love to see it. Duplicate, rotate 180. Put it out here. And theoretically, I can fit this in. Because it does fit between these pieces. Sort of. Like that. And then I can shave these walls down, I think. No, I can't. I can't do it like that. No. Maybe I can back it up a bit. Turn off snapping. If I back it up, what's the closest I could get with this? How should I do this? Because if it's going to be curved inwards, then at about the halfway point, I should curve it inwards. Okay. I'll move this back then for now, and then... I think it's smart if I split this down the middle. And I'm trying to think of the most effective way to do that. Maybe I should just re-UV the map the whole thing and shrink it 50%. Yeah, I think that's the move. So what I'll do is I'll take this out for scale reference. I'll select this whole thing, scale it on the x-axis to 0.5. And then I'll re-snap it over here. Yeah, okay, now it's coming together. Like that. That too thin? No, I think that'll be exactly the length I need, actually. If this piece ends up being too much work, I might just do it another day because I don't want to spend too much time on it. But I think I can do it. Scale Y, 0.5, and then snap it again. Okay. Looks good. Dark Steel, thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate it. Why not check the highway levels for an outside 90-degree wall? You are outside the city after all. Because I know the geometry of the maps. And I know that there are... Actually, you bring up a valid point. Let me check something really quickly. Let me... Oh shit, wait, I just saved... Yeah, whatever. I've already got all the walls I need. Let me do something. You just made a very valid point. There is not a city center, but... The 90-degree walls all connect in like an X pattern. I know what to do. Hold on. 03 ODST map. Here, this is what I wanted to see. So this will show whether or not there is a 90-degree wall anywhere. So these are all the different sectors. The red lines indicate the walls. And what you'll notice is there's this 45 degree, 45, 45, 90, but this does not go to a 90-degree outside angle. It goes to a 45-degree outside angle, so I can't get one there. But sector 4 has an inward 90-degree angle. Problem is these meet up in an X, so there is no outward 45 degree. They're all, it's 4 inward 45 degrees. Basically, there is no 45-degree angle anywhere. There's no outward 45-degree angle anywhere on the entire map. They all face inward one way or another. So I literally can't steal it from any part of the map. Sector 10? Sector 10, it uses a seawall that blocks it. So there actually isn't even a... a wall there for that. I think I do have to do a totally custom piece. That being said, that doesn't mean I won't check though. Let me check the Oni Alpha site. That might, maybe have a wall. We'll see. I keep backing out of the stream because I haven't set my buttons on my mouse and I keep pressing it. Oh yeah, you have the back and forward buttons on your mouse. I would hit those on my thumb all the time. Here's Oni Alpha site. Yeah, unfortunately, it's all just like seawalls and stuff. It does have like this cool road piece, sorta. But yeah, nothing here. Let's try one more. We'll go importer.s. Let's do 100. I think 100 is a special one. There's no reason to not splice chunks of the seawall onto the outside of that corner. It wouldn't look right. It's got a certain aesthetic, a certain style to it. So this is the unique special area. Yeah, the only walls here are 45-degree angles and streets. There are these cool walls that aren't fully straight up and down. They're kind of like that. And then you have the other corners, which are kind of nice. But yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any 90-degree walls that face outward in all of ODST. Might work that Mombasa map after Ultimate Forge? Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'll take a break from Ultimate Forge because I'm kind of really into it right now. But it would be nice to work on a secondary, smaller project, at least a little bit. Like that ODST map I have is so close to being playable and finished, it's like painful. Dig Site crew doing what 343 couldn't? Was I invited? No. I am not a part of the Dig Site crew. I don't honestly think I'm like good enough at anything in particular to be part of the Dig Site crew and for what they do. I don't think I'm bad by any means, but like those are all very specialized people. I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none kind of deal. Yeah, it looks like I'll just have to make it by scratch, or by hand, I mean. But that's no biggie. However, hold on a second. Brain blast. Having a brain blast. That's what I'll do. I see it now. Okay. Plan formed. Here's how this is going to work. Look up the full Jack of all trades quote. Okay. Jack of all trades, master of none. But oftentimes better than a master of one. Interesting. I do like that. What if you took the faces of the inside of the wall corner and inverted them? I considered that. And in fact, that's what I was doing. But then I just realized, why don't I just take a 45-degree angle one and smush it into a 90-degree? Why was I working so hard when I could work less hard? Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Watch in awe as I maybe sorta got a solution. I'm gonna line it up perfectly or else I'll get mad. Oh, I'll just vertex snap, fuck it. Anyway. 45-degree angle. Demon, thank you very much for the $5. Sent you the good stuff. Check your DMs. Oh. This is the good shit. It's an anime girl in a maid costume. Are you using AI generation or is that just a picture? Kind of looks like an AI generated image. You're getting invisible barriers or... Oh shit, yeah. You know what? We're doing that on stream today. I'm doing invisible barriers. That is extremely important. I keep forgetting it for some reason, even though that was like one of the biggest features I was happy about in the last thing. Oh my god, wow, look at that. Perfect corner. Literally perfect. Watch. Oh my god, this is going to turn out so good. Hold on. This is so much easier. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Oh, lovely. Just lovely. This will be a real thick piece, but... Demon with the 2 as well. And thank you. And magically, somehow, kill barriers too. I don't know if I'll be able to do kill barriers, to be honest. We'll see. Is there an easy way that I can just stretch these beyond their means? Fuck it. I'll just... Do I do it by hand? It'd be so much better to do it like this, but I don't think it'll work. At least do these. And then for these... Yeah, I don't think it would be smart to do it that way. I'll just... Okay, not bad. And I should be able to stretch this one as well, do the same thing. This is working surprisingly well. I could probably do a better job of this if I spent more time and did like nice curved kind of corners, but I'm okay with this for now. Bit tedious, but worth it. I feel like there's a better way to do this and I'm just being dumb. As usual. Drag the extra piece you have into the corner. I thought about it, but... Let's see, does it fit well? Ah! I can make that work. Yeah, that'll look a lot better. What's the... So Z is the one I'm looking for. Nice. Nice. Not bad. I could now merge these all together effectively. You should give it curved corners. It would have been way easier because you could have just made a face between each edge. No, I know I could just make faces, but I wanted to have it have like a nice detail to it. Like I didn't want it to be kind of messy. I didn't want to sit here and have to re-UV map the whole thing, but it really looks like that's what it's coming down to. And yeah, fuck it. That's okay. Doesn't have to be like perfect, just more or less. I can just do like, because I do want it to have this nice geometry piece from the other side. And these are relatively flat to the point where like most people won't notice. It doesn't have to be like 100% perfect. Vertex snap help my line. Yeah, but this should be okay. Now I can vertex snap. Real question is, how weird will it look to vertex snap to something so thin? Surprisingly very natural. Cool. And I'll just have to redo some of the UVs, but pretty good. Pretty good. Nice little corner there. Did you have a way to change the skybox? Green came up with a pretty solid method of doing it. That I am partial to. But as of right now, there isn't like the most perfect way of doing it. Okay, yeah, that is a corner piece. Nice and thick. The way to change the skybox means that you'll have to bake in the lighting yourself first, and then spawn in the skybox as a scenery piece, which means theoretically it can disappear if your map overloads, but honestly kind of an okay bet. All of these pieces have fit together. I join them, merge by distance, now they're solid. Looks good. Now I just have to fix the UV maps and solidify the bottom, which I think we're 15 units thick. I'll import another wall just to double check it. In fact, I'll do that right now because I don't want to wait on that. Oh wait, I already have the exact thickness, so it doesn't matter. Cool. So I can just grab all the edges on the entire piece. Bring them down. And snap their vertices like that. Great, alright. And then I can grid fill. Oh, beautiful. So the geometry of this object is done now. Say this as wall 90. But I do need to re-UV map the entire exterior part of this wall, unfortunately. Actually, no, I don't need to redo the corner. I just need to redo these parts. Which take goes from the bottom, and then it just doesn't do the very tippy top, so I'll unwrap. Does that perfectly align it if I vert? Oh, it does. That's so nice. Damn. Okay, I lied. But close enough. So that wall now looks pretty good. I lied. I liked it before. As much as I don't like to see texture stretching, it did line up nicely. Well, not perfectly, but I guess the original didn't either, so it kind of works out. Screw it. Screw it. It looks decent. And the textures line up nicely there. I can make peace with that for now. But I do need to UV map the bottom bits, which scroll up the side at a double thickness of this, a little more than double thickness of that. Have you made any downloadable maps or mods for Xbox? That is entirely out of my control, as currently you cannot do mods for Xbox, unfortunately. Sorry to say. Nice, that worked out great. And then last thing I need to do is the bottom. And then this piece is visually done. Oh, I lied. I have to do the entire top part too. Unwrap all this, huh? I could think of a pretty good way of doing this. So I'll deselect these inward facing parts for one. And these as well. And then the top parts here, I could easily mirror. So I'll UV, unwrap through a top-down projection. Oh, whoops. I'll do a top-down projection of this. And I really do need to be able to see here. So now this is not 100% perfect, but forgetting the middle. Oh, you know what? No, I know what I need to do. It should be quads anyway, so this, well, there won't be quads, but. Merge by distance. Okay. Looks good, I think. Almost there. Just need to do a little bit of topology editing. Come on, I know you're on the same line, surely. Oh, I have a solution. Shouldn't mess with the two UVs too badly. Then I can merge at last and merge at last. Nice. So those are solid now. And yeah, there we go. My topology is clean. Are you dev IRL? No, I'm just self-taught. I don't know all that much. I just know enough to get the job done. I just spend a lot of time on the computer being a huge fucking nerd. Though I will take that as a compliment. So I appreciate it. My dream is to either freelance forever or one day get picked up by a cool gaming company. Dream, right? So I actually like being on this angle. So instead what I'll do, deselect all of this. Scale Y or X -1, rotate 90, rotate -90. Then I can turn on vertex snap like that, and now the UVs can overlay really cleanly. Not perfectly, I guess, but close enough. Now the top doesn't look horrible. Nice. I'll take that. That's a good UV map. Good enough anyway. I think that's everything. Actually, I want to do it on the bottom too. I know nobody will see it, but I'll see it. I'll know it's there. So scale X -1, rotate -90, or rotate 90, I guess, for this. Is it? Honestly, I can't see it. So I need chunky. Okay, yeah. Rotate 90. Ah. Okay, there. Have you applied to any gaming companies? I have not. I also don't have any degrees, which doesn't really help. Supposedly, Green Knight has tipped $5. Thank you. Appreciate it. He just gave us permission to call him a huge fucking nerd. Like a huge fucking nerd would. Hey man, I would appreciate it if you were nice to me, alright? Oh wait, I almost forgot to UV this part. Show me where you reside. Where are your you? Okay, so these are just on the other side. Easy. You don't need a degree, just need a portfolio. True, true. True, true. A solid portfolio will do. This doesn't need to be perfect. I was okay with it as it was. Bow, 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 bow. Unwrap, scale down, move it into position, rotate it 90 degrees. Get it roughly nice and even. Looks good there. I could be happy with that. I could, in fact, be happy with that. Okay, wow, that is a lot of work for a single object. Holy fuck. And I haven't even done a physics model for it. Woo! This one will be annoying to do, but it'll be a lot easier than the gate, because the gate was just like pain and suffering. You'll never ask, you'll never get. True. True, true. Okay, wall 90. So, duplicate, hide the original. This will be the physics model, so I'll give it a little symbol. Alright, so, wow, making a fit. You know what? I'm gonna save myself some time here. I only need to do half a physics model, and then I can duplicate the rest. Once you physics model, you can take 4 of those corners, 3 single walls, and 1 gate to make the world's thinnest box for it. True. Whoa! Holy shit! A $50 tip! Holy fuck! From a totally real Green Knight. Definitely Green Knight tipping $50. Thank you very fucking much for that $50 tip. That is fucking huge. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. God damn. Don't listen to the blue Green Knight in chat. I'm totally real. Now let me in the Minecraft server so I can break even. I mean, get stuff set up with spawn and shit. Alright, Demon. Bet. Bet. Thank you very fucking much for that, by the way. Minecraft server, I will get the plugins and stuff sent over to Green tonight, and we'll get some basic stuff set up. And after playing some Ultimate Forge this week, we should have a pretty nice Minecraft server. But they do take a minute to set up, so it probably will take just a short little bit of time to get that all going. Alright, this physics model actually shouldn't be too hard, so I'll set it up pretty quick here. I just need to do this little side piece. Yeah, it's a little side piece here. Cut out this bottom part. Yeah. Cut out the bottom section. Just have this little chunk. And cut out this bottom section as well, because that's concave. Yeah. So here's a nice piece. Cut out the top bit as well. I can split this into 3 sections easily. Nice. So separate by selection. I can split this into a couple chunks. So separate by selection. Good, good. 1, 2, and then on this bottom part here, I'll snag it. Deselect all this other junk. Okay, so there's one piece, one piece, one piece, and this piece here. Actually, yeah, well, that'll do. But while I'm doing this part, I might as well grab this to this to this to this. This will be the whole top section. Can I grab all this? I think I can, because none of it's concave necessarily. I can separate that by selection. And then I'll grab this to this to this. Separate it as well. Now I'll grab this wall here. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to fit in this little crevice here, so I think I can just grab all of this. As a single chunk. I should be able to anyway. Wouldn't mind just covering up this for the ease of just getting it working quickly. That should be good. And then I should be able to do the same actually with... Oh wait. There is a bottom lip, so I'll have to remove the bottom lip from it. Everything else here, I should be able to do separate by selection. Whatever. I'll do the bottom as its own piece. Demon with the $5. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Must really like anime with how much you're saying One Piece. Still not as much as the number of episodes, mind you, but still. Yeah, that's the only reason I actually haven't watched One Piece. My brother was a huge One Piece fan, and I'm a huge weeb myself. But it's just so many episodes, dude. It's so many episodes. Holy fuck. If it was less episodes, I'd consider getting into it. But it's like a very goofy, cartoony, like lighthearted, childish show. And for... I don't mind shows like that, but for how many damn episodes there are, I just can't. I just can't. Let's see, with all these pieces, does it work? Convex, well, any issues? There is an issue here. Oh, right, because I accidentally snagged some pieces here. Eric Raphael, good to see you as always. Appreciate it. Thank you for that $5. Rejected, I really appreciate how you don't do your hair for streams. Gives that authentic hermit vibes. I love it. This is my hair. Well, okay, I actually didn't do my hair today, so you called me out. But even when my hair is done up, it's pretty much this. I just spike it up, keep it a little messy, and then... yeah, it works. And how dare you call me a hermit? I go out at least once a week. Kidding, kidding. Alright, I have to go grocery shopping too. If only I could live that hermit life. Okay, look at this. Look at this. You see this? Good collision model. Well, good enough anyway. And you'd be like, oh, but you only did half a physics model. Rejected. Wrong. You're just wrong. Scale X or Y, negative Scale Y -1. Rotate Z 90 degrees. God, can you believe it? Incredible. And then flip the normals because I inverted that. Snapping on. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. How did he do that? Can he can't get away with this. Oh wait, actually I can't. I accidentally put it in like an object. Duplicate in object mode this time. Rotate, scale Z Y -1. Rotate Z -90. Holy shit. He's insane. How did he do that? There's just no way. My God. His ability, his forward thinking. Oh, how does he do it? Oh, lovely. Sorry, good. All right, so we're gonna. No sad music. Good song, but no. Alright, so we're gonna rename these so that they don't have weird names. And then we yeah. Love it. Alright, physics model's done, which means whole thing is done because I'm gross and I make my collision models just my render models. Because I'm a freak. There we go. The 90-degree wall is done. It only took half the stream. Why make 190 when you just give us 40 days? Because these things are huge. You'll see once I get in game. It's worth it. Why is he making a fat boomerang? Hey man, this is an important piece, okay? I swear. Ugh. Oh, it didn't do the render model thing yet. It has the extra data in it. What's it under? Oh, right, I have to switch. I found out there's this weird thing that makes it so it doesn't do render models unless... Switch to Halo 3 on global scene properties. Go to my JMS scene properties. Also switch it to Halo 3 and get the settings I like. And then... I can see Halo Mesh properties that it has some extra data from being a BSP, and after removing that, now I can get a render model to come out of it. I was fiddling with that for so long. Oh, that's still the... Oh, right. What did I do? I did... Something special I had to do. Let me see. It wasn't... I swear it was that. It was that, and then... I don't remember how I did it, but I removed all the extra crap. Oh wait, actually don't fuck with the face maps. Never fuck with the face maps. Demon with the $2. Thank you very much. Now do 180-degree wall turn. I've got you covered. No worries, it took me 8 hours to make a door in Infinite Forge. Yeah, but you can do so much detail in Infinite Forge. Though it is definitely not nearly as convenient as being able to just 3D model stuff into existence. Well, it's probably more convenient. Oh, I think that was it. There was like a weird attribute color thingy. After I deleted that, it ended up working. But it still doesn't want to work. I'm just gonna remove everything. Wow. I fixed this last night when I was working on the first wall. It was doing some weird stuff. I'm just gonna keep this up while I fuck with it. What specifically did I do? Oh, I think I had to add an armature modifier and manually set it because it wasn't set. Was that it? No, that wasn't it either. Relations, armature to object, that's fine. What did I have to do for this? Give me a second and I'll hopefully get this working. Is my logic taken all the way? Why make models at all? Just tell us how to download Visual Studio Code. True. I should just be modeling this in a shader instead. I don't know what I do. What am I doing? Apologies for the suggestion. I'm always open to suggestions. The only thing that's ever made me go sigh disappointedly is when people go, make this. They just tell me to make stuff. At least phrase it as a question. Or it'd be like, I have a suggestion. Appreciate the fuck out of those. Could you potentially put the UNSC aircraft carriers either a fixed part of them or as a forge piece? Forge piece would be good. That's a good suggestion actually. A forge piece as a forge object is a good idea. I've definitely heard that suggested before, and I think the only reason I didn't do it is because it didn't have a fully realized interior, if I recall, but that's not really a big deal. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I could do that. Rejected. Add anime Cortana prop right now. I could spawn her in, but she's definitely not going on the map. That model came from VRChat, and I will tell you right now. Ooh. Yeah. I will get in trouble. What is it that I had to do to make this export properly as a render model? Because I am just completely blanking. Oh, wait. All transforms, maybe? I literally did this last night. Oh my god. What did I do? I really don't remember. Oh, this is so bad. Let me check my wall that does work. Oh, I know, I have a fix. I know what to do. This is cursed and it shouldn't work, but it will work. I'll import my security wall. I'll clear this, parent it to this, join it together with the security wall, delete the geometry of the security wall, unparent it, reparent it, and call it wall 90. I'll bet you money that works now. It doesn't! What the fuck? I have one more solution. Save this. Open, wall small. Save as wall 90. Wall corner 90. This will be a new file. append all the previous stuff from wall 90. Delete all of these. Delete this. This has armature. Extra bonus set to root. It is. Save, export, JMS. Surely my scuffed workaround will work. Yeah, it did. I don't know why it worked, but it did. Sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes you just have to shove shit into a project that worked and call it a day. Whoops. Hey Drake, what did I miss? More ODST objects that I'm finishing up. Fixed a bunch of bugs. And got everything set for release besides adding stuff to the Forge menu. I'll do that tomorrow before release. And should have everything up on Nexus Mods tomorrow at a reasonable time. I do want to do some testing. Probably tonight because it's still early-ish. Oh, whoops. Material was named wrong. There we go. Much better. And then we watch our group. And we'll run tool physics, chow, tool collision. Boom. While that successfully imports, hopefully, we go to the tags, snag the wall. Small stuff, throw it, oops, into here, give it the right name, ka-chow. Drag and drop this into Gorilla. Copy this directory. Probably give it, the bounding radius is probably fine. We'll test it in game. Slap that on there. Slap all the models and things that we just exported in Blender that we spend all of our time on in there. And that physics model that took so long, I'm going to set it to a fixed type. Ka-chow. And then put it into the map. Oh, we're back. We're back in game, everybody. Our venture into Blender is over, hopefully. Let's see how this corner piece looks. We'll test it out by deleting this part here and throwing wall corner 90 in. Oh, I have to recalculate the normals. Shit. Let me do that real fast. Recalculate outside. Good. I'm done. I am in fact done. Looks good, but I just realized I forgot one critical step. I didn't sharpen any of the edges. What a shame. What a shame, because I really don't want to do that right now, but it's going to look really bad if I don't. Oh boy. It's okay. It shouldn't take me too long. Alright, this is the last and final bit of work on this object, and then it's done. I'm just going to follow every edge around, which thankfully there are not too many, because this is a very simple object. But yeah, follow all the edges around here. I'll get into those crevices last. And then all will be right in the world. Around the whole bottom bit of everything. Good, good. Okay, now I'll go up this little side bit. Also, apologies. I could have saved more time earlier if I had remembered to save time by doing import fix-ups. But I did not. I'm gonna have to manually do it. But like I said, easy to do. Just mildly tedious. But the shading, once the shading shows up after I do all of this, it is so satisfying. Okay, that looks good. Looks good, looks good. Nearly at the end of this little process here. The shading on this is gonna pop instantly the moment I mark the rest of these. Boom. And then almost got everything. I think the outside is about done. Oh, I gotta get these two. Would be important to get them. That is almost all of the outside. These two little corners. Okay, looks pretty even. I think that is, oh, I messed up here. Okay, so that's all the major parts then. Good. Now I can do the little crevices and then we're done. Sharped a bit wrong just now, did I? Oh, you maybe stream lag, you saw what I was looking at. Oh, I did miss this one. And these two as well. Okay, those look good. Missed one here. Make sure these are good. Got those. Got those. Did not get these. Or these. Everything else should be relatively good. Then I can just come in here, do these bits. Bow, 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 bow. Curious to know whether or not this is important. Yeah, unfortunately it is very important. Important enough to sit here on stream and slowly select lines, I'm afraid to say. But that's just about it. Alright, and then there's one more little space like that on the front, and that should be everything. So, yes, what am I doing this for since I have some downtime while I finish this up? Essentially, when you have a 3D model like this, you have hard edges, and those hard edges are supposed to have like, it's supposed to be clear, but they're hard edges. The way that the lighting hits it will basically show that it has hard edges, and I'll show you what a difference this makes when I import in a second, and you can see the lighting snap into its proper like form, so to speak. But essentially, a sharp edge is it's me letting the 3D model and the program, or Halo in this case, know like, hey, this is a flat area. It is not a smooth object. Like, this is a hard, flat surface. So I'm basically, by selecting these lines, separating the areas between them into hard, flat surfaces, and boom. Now, everywhere there's a blue line is a hard edge, and the lighting will not try to pretend like they are smooth areas. And I think I just marked every surface on here that needed to be marked as sharp. Did I mark these? No, you know what? I'm not going to mark these as sharp. But there we go. So I'll show you the difference this makes right now, because I'm done. Boring part over. Back to the fun. So I'm not going to run the command yet. I'm going to go in game and show you. It looks, actually, no, it looks like it was already sharp because of everything not being fully merged, but we won't get like the same wow effect, but it should be good now. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Looks very good. Nice corner piece. Nice corner piece. Pain in the ass to do for sure, but hey, worth it. Worth it in the long run. Ooh, I probably should have... that's okay. I'll leave it for now. There you go. A corner wall. If you can believe it. Let me just say right now, I appreciate those of you here right now, all 100 of you, just watching me do a little bit of tedious work to make this mod as good as it can be. I know it is not always entertaining, but I hope that it is at least chill enough for you to enjoy the vibes. Already looks like new Mombasa? I like to think so. It's got some of that energy to it. Unfortunately, not everything lines up perfectly, but it's pretty good overall. Nice. Nice, nice. Gigantic corner walls. I will take that. The physics models do end up being... Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, really, I didn't need a physics model anyway, nor did I want one, I mean. Totally extra and unnecessary. Why does it have no physics model? Hello? Oh, it's the face maps thing. That's what it is. Hold on. I gotta give it face maps and re-import the thingy thing. It's always face maps. When stuff on your physics model stops working, it's face maps every single time. Oh, maybe not this time. My collision model doesn't work either. Huh? Get face mapped. Secret door true. It's like a Minecraft door behind the painting. Oh. I take it that corner isn't going to block anything. It could have some trouble. Theoretically, of course. Base corner to white. I'm just going to re-add that data back. No vertex group, so it should be good. Export is a JMS. If this doesn't work, then I have one final solution that'll guaranteed work. Let me just double check on the debug. We'll debug objects. And we'll show their physics models and collision models. Oh. It does have a collision model. It's just all the way back here, upside down and flipped around. I'm going to assume it has a physics model too, doing something similar. And the culprit, yeah, that checks out. That should do it. Let's see. Still inverted. Interesting. No Jackal Shield or Hunter Gun? Nope, none of those. Maybe in 0.5. Have I tried inverting it? No, I think it's probably fine. Oh, but you know what? No, because when I convex hull, it probably does. Let's see. Oh. There's a chance it has something to do with all this. All of you, I select. Edit mode. And I recalculate outside. Yeah. And then same thing for the collision model. This should fix all issues. Hopefully. So we'll get the render model back in. We'll get the collision model back in. And we'll get the physics model back in. Okay, did that fix it? I think that did. Nope. No, I do think that fixed the collision model. More or less. Nope, same issues. Love that. Although I did seem to send things off into space in another direction, so that's progress, I suppose. Oh. I do see a collision model in space. You see that green thing? See if that's where our physics model is, too. No, I'm going to assume our physics model is also very far away. Oh god, I'm getting tired. I have to finish this before I start to pass out. Well, the collision model's still off in space. Oh, I totally don't want to deal with crap like this right now. And you know what? I'm not gonna. Fuck it. Dead tired and out of coffee, completely. Let's give a solid rest in peace to getting this fully functional on stream today and deal with it tomorrow with a fresh set of eyes. That being said though, this already looks good. I'm happy with it. There are a few bugs and things that probably should be fixed. Will there be a functional blaster for wall pieces? Probably not. It would make this much cooler. Also, will the CIS be finished before release? Maybe. Maybe. Probably not, though. I want to, but I might just make that a 0.5 thing, because I promised that the mod would be out tomorrow, and I don't want to... I don't want to delay them any longer. It's basically a meme at this point that I delay. Visible barrier reminder. Oh, that would be very important to get. No speed boost. All right. Hi, girl. Hi. Alright, this will be saved to... Oh god, my brain is melting. I hope I can get this on the first try. Invisible wall. This is about the same size as that wall. Cursor to origin. Cursor to world origin. Add a cube. God, my brain's turning off. Holy shit, this is not good. Okay, let's go fast. Add a icosphere. Delete all the vertices. Add a cube just so that things actually work. Scale it up. That should be a good size for the invisible barrier for now. And then I can set it so that this is parented to here and this becomes invis wall, and then I'm actually gonna subdivide this just to, because some weird stuff happens if I don't. This will be the invisible wall. The UV map is fine. Actually no, because I redid its orientation. Oh god, I should have done this before I subdivided. Whatever though. That takes 2 seconds longer. Oh crap. Whatever. I can be a little lazy with it. A little unoptimized here and there. Okay. And then unwrap that. That'll do. And then I'll duplicate this for the collision model, duplicate this for the physics model. Make sure they are all parented. Save, export. We're doing it! We're doing it! The invisible wall's gonna happen! Oh wait, it needs a material. I'll set the material to invisible wall. Go to shader, and that shader will be temporarily. I need some kind of energy shader, so objects. Okay, objects. Levels. Shared. Shaders. Covenant. Shadow table base. Oh, interesting. But no. This'll do. Good. We'll duplicate. Duplicate again. Save, export. This will be another Halo 3 render model with asset subdirectories on. We'll render it out. Boom, boom. Demon, thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I think the biggest thing with these is that while unfortunately we're able to see the edges of it, so we know if they line up. In that case, I might have to make a special... Oh, I know the exact shader for it. It's going to look bad for a second. I just want to see if it works in game, and then I have a really good shader for it. I know exactly what to do. Oops. Oh my god, my brain is actually starting to lag. I gotta finish this soon. And light map shadow mode default. Set that as the model. We'll put the render model that we made into here. The collision model as well, and if the physics model works, that would be pretty sick. That again without accidentally scrolling through and changing stuff. Put it to fixed typed, save it, go here, go in game, add it to the map as a crate. Well, it's not rendering at all. That's not promising. I'm gonna debug and see if it's at least there. Nope. Oh, wait. Yep. Oh my god, that's way too big. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna scale that down. That is enormous. Holy fuck. Change the Mantis gun sound. This is not like. Oh yeah, no, I have not done this. This is not finishing. This is like getting it to a playable state. This is getting. I'm releasing a version of it that is not finished but playable, so people can have fun with it. Is that it? Particle spawner cone? Shaders? Ah, here we go. See how this looks? Doesn't look like much at all. Which means it's the other one that I want. Demon with the tenor. Damn. Thank you very much. Also, that new logo does look pretty slick, I won't lie. But thank you very much. That was the biggest thing about Arcbound that I complained about. My invisible berries never lined up, hence why the drop pods ended up landing on them. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I literally just can't see this, so I'm gonna... Wait, where's the bound? Huh. The what? Okay. It's very far away. For some reason. Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna be completely honest. My brain is fried, and I'm encountering technical issues in the last 2 objects I created, which are probably really simple fixes, but I am just too dead mentally to understand what the fuck is going on anymore. I'm loopy, I'm hungry, and it's about to start being hangry, so I ain't about to start raging on stream. Instead, I'm gonna do myself and you a solid, and I'm gonna end the stream because it's been almost 4 hours. 4 hours. So, let's enjoy the sights of New Mombasa a little bit, or I should say, something that you'll be able to create soon enough. Nice gate piece, little corner over here, which I'll fix up. Worst case scenario, I have to delay this one day so I can fix stuff up. I hope I don't have to. I'm just going to spend all day working tomorrow, releasing the mod, and then if I release it and I have time to stream, I'll stream as well. But yeah, my main goal right now is just release the damn mod. So that's what I'm going to do. Spend all day tomorrow doing it. Hopefully do some testing on it as well so I can make sure that everything's good in multiplayer. But for now, things are working pretty good in the mod tools. And I'll see how they work in-game. Adding everything to the forge list, fixing up all the objects to make them nice and good. Invisible barrier and corner need to be fixed, but yeah, tomorrow. That's a tomorrow thing. For now, I'm going to go make some noodles. I'm going to chill out and relax. I'm literally, sorry Green, no Minecraft server tonight. I'm just going to work on this while I eat. But tomorrow. Check my DMs. Alright, let me see. Oh, and I got multiple DMs I need to check. Ooh. That would have been sick to see. If you finish it for an ice stream tomorrow, that would be sick. Alright, anyway. Thank you guys very much for being in the stream. Thank you for the super chats. They have been very generous, and for the tips in the tip jar in that description there. Very, very grateful. Appreciate it immensely. And I will probably see you all tomorrow for the Arcbound release stream. I'll put an update if you want to know whether or not I have to delay for a day. Check my Discord announcements and my Twitter. Links to both of those in the description. But yeah, if all goes well, tomorrow we will all be playing some Forge and hopefully some custom games if anyone's super quick. Anyway though, thank you very much for watching. Love all of you. Appreciate the fuck out of you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and or day. Peace out.